Hey, what is going on, guys? Dubs here, and I'm playing a little Civilization 5. I haven't played a whole lot of Civilization 5, but I'm a big fan of the series. In college, I was pretty much addicted to Civilization 4. I mean, I played like hundreds of hours of that game. Loved it. Civ 5, I definitely would play more. I just feel like I don't have the time to to complete games is the problem. I just, I got a full-time job, all that crap. But anyway, I wanted to give this a shot. So I remember back when I used to really pay attention to Civilization 4, people would occasionally do these like role-play challenges, and I thought, what the heck, let's do that. So what I got here, I got the American Civilization. I had to go American, seeing as I am one. So, and the theme of this game here is Manifest Destiny. So I've come up with some stipulations. I bumped the difficulty. Normally I play on like Monarch or King, whatever it's called. So I bumped it down to Prince. And here's my stipulations. First off, I have to expand the nation from coast to coast. So the country has to actually touch the east and west coast of my continent. And this is a continent's map. 2, I can't found a religion. And the only religion I can actually accept, or I can't remember the term that they use, or adopt, I think was what they call it in this game, is Christianity. So I figured I know that the United States doesn't have an official religion, but Christianity is the most prevalent religion in our country. So there is a Native American civilization in the game. If they're in my continent, I have to go to war with them and try to wipe them out. There's also the Persian nation, which I've actually substituted them for Iran, since Iran doesn't actually have, Persia is Iran, essentially, is what I'm getting at. So I cannot ally with them. And I'm going for a science victory here. I feel like that's the most applicable one to the United States. And the final thing is that I can't declare war on anyone other than the Native Americans, and I won't be fighting any battles unless there is hostility towards me. So we'll fight defensively and aggressively if we are attacked, but I won't be outright attacking people. That doesn't mean I can't try to provoke them into war. We do tend to do that on occasion. So anyway, without further ado, I'd like to start the starting spot here. Several resources, looks pretty good. We got a couple of happiness, that's always a good thing. So we're gonna go ahead and settle our city right there. And I think I'm gonna aim for like, I don't know, maybe like 25 turns per game. It depends. Obviously, as the game goes on, that's gonna be that's gonna have to change a little bit since they'll get longer and longer. But I'm not a really slow-moving Civ player. I tend to I'm not going like, I don't try to get every single tile improvement perfect and all that, so I do move pretty fast in most cases. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about these things. So anyway, I think that we need to probably consider animal husbandry and also sailing so that we can pick up our water benefits. So let's go ahead and we'll take animal husbandry to start. Again, I definitely am not the kind of player that takes the exact perfect route, so interesting to see how my game holds up. I did go ahead with quick movement and things like that. Actually, I don't like that quick movement. I like to see them at least move, but and I did intend to have just single models, but I can fix that in a later video. I figure the lower my... Uh-oh, there they are. There they are, guys. Okay, well, we're gonna have to prepare for war already. Jeez. Okay. Okay. So, that's gonna make things interesting. Let's see, where are they located at? I think they definitely have an advantage in the early game, though the United States is pretty good at expanding and searching territory. They beat me to that ruin or whatever it's called, unfortunately. So early game combat. Probably best to go for some archers. If I could take them out early, that would definitely benefit me in the long run. Alright, we'll send our scout over to the left. Looks like we got a little city-state here. Every time. I'm terrible with these city-states. I like the idea. I think it's a great idea. Just can't ever seem to get them working in my favor. Let's see. We need to get a worker up. Of course, I don't have a whole lot of land to work either. Let's get a second scout. I do like to get around the map early in the game. Public declaration. They're already defending Ormus. Damn, that was pretty quick. Alright, so... let's see. Looks like I'm kind of in the center area of the continent. There's China. Alright, Wu. Can't trust that bitch. It's not nice. Not nice to say about her. It's a little early to be judging people. But in my experience, she is not very pleasant to deal with. Is that a spearman already? What the heck?
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he tread.
Alright. Here we go. Might get a little ruins over there. Kabul. Some new city-states, it looks like. I don't remember Kabul being in the game. I haven't played the... what's this called? What's this expansion called? I can't even remember what this expansion is called. Jeez. Need mining. Get the mines up. Jeez. I cannot remember what this is called. Anyway, the most recent expansion. I haven't really played it very much, so probably a lot of new things that I have no idea how they work. This looks like a big continent, too. Whoops. Well, I can easily get to my east coast. That's a good thing. Let's see, population to our city. It's alright. Go ahead and move over here. Gotta get an idea of how much distance I gotta move. So I'm almost on the east coast already. So basically I'm gonna pop a city down over here somewhere on the right, and we'll be solid there. It's expanding to the left. It's gonna be a caravan. I forgot about these. Expanding to the left's gonna probably take a while. Alright, let's get a worker up. We've definitely got to improve the land. I personally like really productive cities in Civilization. Those are my favorite kind of cities. Ones that get a ton of hammers and things like that. Natural Wonder. Mount Kailash. It gives a bunch of faith. That's probably not going to be too useful for me, since I can't found a religion. Unit equips itself. Oh. Okay, an archer. Well, that could actually give me an early advantage over the Native Americans up here. Huh. That's interesting. I might be able to swing that into a very early military advantage. And they can move 2 squares still, because they kept the scout perk. That's interesting. We gotta go up there and find their actual city. Oh, let's see. Just keep going west over there. Already on turn 13. Might do a little more than 25 turns this first video. I don't know, we'll see. Not a whole lot going on in the early game, obviously, if you're familiar with Civ. Tends to move pretty fast. Alright, we're just gonna move right by them. Ooh. Good luck, my friends. Should be alright. We're in a forest, if they even attack us. Alright, we gotta get up here in Manila. We gotta find our Native American buddies. Alright, so we definitely need to get our sailing going. Tons of resources in the water there. I think probably want to aim to expand to a second city and then maybe look to go into an offensive against the Iroquois. That's kind of what I'm thinking, you know, as a preliminary strategy. These guys are... Oh, there's Elizabeth. Okay, okay.
We are pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. I love the, I love how they had their own, like, throne rooms and things like that in Civ 5. I think it's pretty awesome. Okay. Oh, we might as well, shoot these guys, get some experience. Yeah, if we can get we got an archer this early, plus maybe a couple upgrades, that would be awesome. Like, we'd have a nice little setup for going after the Iroquois. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. I don't know, I kind of like having the graphics on the attacking. I don't know. Policy-wise, oh god, they changed these around totally. I forgot about these. To ideology? I don't even know what this is. Huh. Well, I better stick with what I'm at least somewhat familiar with, and I was thinking that liberty would be the way to go. Seems to make sense. And it's also good for rapid expanding civilization. So I think that's probably what we're going to go with. Provides 1 culture in every city. Unlocks building the pyramids. What is this? Ideological tenets may not be purchased until you have chosen an ideology. This choice becomes available when you build your third factory or enter the modern era, whichever comes first. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and go with Liberty. Again, very likely might not be the best choice, but whatever. Alright. Where are the Iroquois? Is that them right there? I think that's them right there, actually. Let's go take a look. I think that's them. No way to tell? I think by the color that that's the Iroquois. That's what we're looking for, I think. We're going to refuse that. I always refuse those until I actually can get embassies too. I don't know. Not really sure what the ideal plan is there. Alright, is this them? I'm pretty sure that's them. Okay. Oh, they got archers too, so much for my strategy of having an early advantage. Alright. This guy needs to recover some health. I hate to stop searching around though, because you never know if there are more ruins out there. Alright, how are we doing experience-wise? Anything there? That's pretty cool having a... okay, they just appeared another one. Just shoot those guys. It's pretty nice having an archer unit that can move twice through jungle and forest and mountain. That's pretty awesome. Onondaga. Alright, promote unit. So we did get an upgrade. There's another natural wonder, Mount Kilimanjaro, which gives food and culture. That's a really... free promotion for adjacent units? Huh. No kidding. That's pretty wild. Let's see. I don't know if I mentioned it, but there are 8 teams. Well, there you go. 8 teams in the game. I did pick them manually because I kind of wanted them to fit the theme. We had the Native Americans, Chinese, Russia, Persia, England, Germany, I think Ethiopia, and Germany, I believe. Alright, so let's get our cows up and running. Shooting this guy. And then we need to choose production again. So this is a tough choice because we definitely could use more culture. I think culture early game is awesome, so you can unlock some more, adopt some more policies. Granaries are always great. We have all these resources in the water, so workboat makes a lot of sense. And then we also need a settler. I think we're going to go with the workboat, though, because we already have 4 people in the capital city. That seems like a lot this early. I think pearls only need sailing, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember if there's a way to check that quickly, but anyway. Alright, let's go for bronze working. We're going to need some kind of military advancement to take on the Iroquois here. We're biding our time. Biding our time. That's, gotta wait for the right moment to strike. Denied. Okay. Alright, what's our upgrades here? It says 15% range combat against units in open terrain, 15% against units in rough terrain. So, I usually go with the rough. There is a lot of rough terrain in this area, so I feel like that's probably the way to go. Okay, took them out. We got an unknown civilization, okay, with a pantheon. Good deal. On turn 27 already. I got another policy. The other thing I can do is maybe, let's see, one of these gives a settler, speed settler, and a free settler. So I could work for that, use that as my second or even third city, and then launch my attack. Tile improvement, construction rate. You know, I always, that's another worker appears. I always feel like I get way ahead in terms of tile improvement, so I'm not too much in a hurry for that. 1 production every city. 1 hammer this early in the game actually isn't that bad. I think I'm gonna try that. I usually go here. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go right for that settler. We'll get an early second, maybe even third city if I can get a settler out of my capital. So that'll give us 2 and 3. Of course, we'll probably be light on workers by then, but let's see. God, look at all that banana. Holy crap. Salt, that'd be good. I love putting cities on rivers, so this might be a good spot right here. Floodplains, but that'll clear that out. We'll pick up dye, salt, and have tons of food. So that's a good spot, I think, right there. Oh, you can't see my mouse, actually, I don't think. So I'm looking one southeast of the salt and to the left of the archer there. So I think that's probably the way to go. Plus, it'll probably take land away from the Iroquois. We want to be as aggressive as possible against them. Let's see. Alright, we're definitely... You know, I think what we're going to do with these guys is fortify them, and we'll let those guys kind of bang their heads into us. I'm not opposed to stealing a worker or even a settler, too, if the opportunity presents itself. If I see the Iroquois coming out, I think what we'll do is we'll... I'm looking for... Huh. I thought there was a... Oh, alert mode. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. That gives us a pretty good view of their cities, so... Let's see. Yeah. So bronze working will reveal iron on our map. If we have some iron in the immediate area, that would be nice. If not, then I'm thinking we'll go right to archers. I think archers should do fine this early in the game. Survivalism. 5 healed per turn outside friendly territory. 25% to defense. That's pretty nice. I do like scouting, though. +1 to visibility. I think we'll be alright against this this guy right here. I mean, look at that range. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, the American benefit, too, increases their sight range also. So they get, like, enormous visibility. I like that a lot about them. Alright, we'll fortify. We'll let them keep fighting it out. And we're going to leave this guy right here. I think that's a pretty good spot. I wouldn't mind having another scout out, kind of walking around, but we got a lot. We got a big portion of the continent already kind of searched out, so that's good. I think I'm going to go to about turn 35, so we'll play 5 more, and then we'll call it an episode, and maybe if people have comments and suggestions, that would be excellent. I'm terrible with the tech tree, so I would love to hear suggestions, etc. I didn't mean to click that guy, actually. Washington's already a size 5. That seems just gigantic this early. I don't know. Pantheon founded. Alright, let's get some... I can't work that yet, so let's go ahead and head over here for a mine. That would be nice. Get our boat out. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Wow, 2 iron within range of our capital. That is kind of sexy. This is a 6 iron over there, so... Damn, China's going to beat us there, I bet. Wow, this is nice. I very rarely find iron in my immediate area in this game, for some reason. So what I think I'm going to do is actually look to purchase... we use our other American benefit of being able to purchase tiles for half price to... try to get closer to one of these. I'm thinking even just one of them will be pretty nice. This one's probably ideal because it's a hill tile, so it'll be a lot of hammers. So we're going to go ahead and buy towards that. Let's see. This one's cheaper. It's kind of strange. Wonder why that is. Alright, we'll go that way. Alright. And only 25 for the iron tile. Very odd. Okay, we're going to go ahead and head over there. And then the question is, I think that we need... Yeah, we need iron working for a swordsman. That's 26 turns, though. So let's hit archery real quick. This is what I'm thinking. Let me know if you disagree. Again, I'm going to end in about 2 turns here. So I'm thinking archery. Pump out some archers. I think we could probably take 1 city. Maybe even 2 just with archers. And then if I can get into ironworking and get swordsmen out, I might as well go like totally hostile and head this way so I can accomplish my goal of being sea to sea. Sea to shining sea. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll get the archery. Public declaration from... Okay, desires trade routes. Alright, so I think we're going to go for... I think that we want these clamps, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to give us some more happiness. There we go. Boom. Would love to pump out another workboat, but I also need I feel like I need to get that settler out. So let's do that. That'll give us some more culture. I really want to get this second city up as soon as possible. I'm going to keep watching them. See if they try to sneak a settler down here, because this is some good land. They got some iron themselves. Okay, okay. So let's get that mine building 6 turns. I think that'll give us four hammers out of that tile, if I remember right. So that's pretty good. And then we got, of course, 1 from the cattle, 2 from our city alone. So we have a pretty decent production city here for early game. That's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty pumped about this. I like this. It looks like it's running pretty well. I was a little concerned with Civ later in the game running very slowly, especially with load times. We'll worry about that when we get there. I'm pretty excited about this game. It looks like a good start. I feel like I made decent choices, so if any of you Civ aficionados out there have any disagreements or suggestions, I would love to hear them. Like I said, leave the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.